So the whole Mulga contest thing is finally over, so I can stop bugging you guys about it. Hooray, right? Because it was such an inconvenience, I know. But I do thank you guys for helping me out. I do really appreciate it. Even if we didn't win anything, it was still nice of you guys to help me out. So I do appreciate it, and thank you. And I won't bug you as much. But anyways, hey guys, while got a Showdown game here today, because that's what I was in the mood for. So, yeah, I'll probably have a Wi-Fi battle like tomorrow, hopefully. But we'll see. I just gotta get someone to record it, and I should be good. But anyways, to this, basically using the same team I used in the last Showdown video, but I put on Kangaskhan instead of Lucario because Mega Kangaskhan is getting suspect tested. So I was like, fuck it, let's do a few games with Mega Kangaskhan and just throw it over Lucario. Fuck it, why not? I mean, it does throw off my synergy a little bit, but I can still work with it, you know? So throwing all caution in the wind and just trying it out. But anyways, my opponent's team, he's just got a bunch of stuff. I mean, he does have some threats. He's got the Talonflame, he's got the Garchomp, and then Mega Mawile, which will be annoying, and then the Gengar. So I mean, his whole team is basically just a threat. I mean, the Malamar I'm not too concerned with because, I mean, I don't have as many U-turners as usual, but it still shouldn't be too bad. So I should be generally okay, but I still have to watch out for the most part. But leads on his end, Smeargle just is blatantly a lead, so I'm like, okay, why don't I go with Greninja, U-turn out on it to get some damage off, go into Ferrothorn and blah 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 from there. So I was actually thinking about leading with maybe Mega Kangaskhan at first or Ferrothorn, but I was like, no, he's going to lead with the Smeargle, might as well get some damage off first, so let's just try and go with that notion. So let's get into this. So, oops, volume's not up. But anyways, I do lead with Greninja like I said, he does lead with Smeargle like I thought he would, so I'm just going to go straight up for the U-turn. Like I previously said, go for U-turn, go into Ferrothorn, because I know he's going to Spore, so I might as well absorb that. I know he will at least get up rocks, but I'd rather he get up those rocks than something else on my team spored, so that's fine. He goes into Talonflame now. I figured this was an attempt to scare me out, because, I mean, Ferrothorn doesn't really threaten him too badly, so he shouldn't have had to worry too much, but he does go straight for the Flare Blitz and does take me out. I was just going to get rocks up, which, I mean, wasn't too big of a deal, but whatever the case, I go for Rotom right here, go Will-O-Wisp, because I thought he would switch out, but he doesn't, and I'm just like, this guy, he just really doesn't care about his Talonflame, because Talonflame would have been really useful against my team. I mean, you see it. He got rid of my Rocks user, so it's like, yeah, Talonflame would have been really helpful for you, but oh well, I'm not going to judge too much. But I do take my Volt Switch there, and I just go into Staraptor. I mean, Staraptor would be nice to have around, but there's nothing else I'm really comfortable, quote-unquote, foddering off. So I just decided to let Staraptor go. Go into Kangaskhan right here, and a Mega up, and just go for Sucker Punch, just to be on the safe side, even though I didn't need to. I could have taken a hit, then just gone for Power-Up Punches, but I decided against that for some reason. I really don't know why. But because the thing is, he could have been Scarfed with that Garchomp, since he had Stone Edge like that, but whatever the case, Malamar comes in. I probably should have just returned there, but I was like, oh, maybe I can take a Superpower. I kind of half forgot about it for a second. I knew Malamar would probably do something like that, but I was like, no, maybe it'll be my better move to just go for the Power-Up Punch, hopefully take the hit, and then go for a turn, but it unfortunately bites me in the ass, and he takes me out. But Greninja is able to take him out with the U-turn, so I'm in an okay situation. Like, the only problem is giving me this Mawile now, but otherwise, I'm generally okay. But he does go into Mawile right here, and because I brought in Gengar mainly for that baiting factor of baiting that Sucker Punch out, which I do perfectly and go for Substitute. So now it's just really mind games with the whole Sucker Punching, substituting stuff. So he goes for Play Rough right there, does break my sub. He did get a crit, but I doubt it mattered. But here, I thought he would predict me to go for Substitute again, so I just go for Shadow Ball to try and take him out, but he does go for Sucker Punch, I guess being on the quote-unquote safe side, but I mean, I don't know. It seemed more safe to me to go for, like, the regular attack as opposed to the Sucker Punch, but I mean, I guess from how this guy was playing before, I shouldn't have really expected too much, but, you know, it's like, whatever. But I take out the Mawile with the Greninja Hydro Pump. I did burn him with Rotom, so that's good. And that made it so I could live the Sucker Punch very easily, take him out. And then he brings in Gengar, and I'm like, well, I just get to Dark Pulse, and that'll easily take him out. So that'll be that game. So GG guy. Couple questionable moves, but it was a pretty decent game. Either goddamn way. I don't know why I had to say goddamn, but it was fun. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Didn't really get any Mega Kangaskhan carnage, but you know what? Actually, that was kind of a short game. I did actually have one more that I did fucking replay. So let's do that one too. Well, might as well. We got a little bit of time. I didn't actually prep, but anyways, this is against this other guy here. I realized that game was actually kind of short, so let's throw another one in. Why not, right? But anyways, yeah, same team. Yeah. Opponent's team is kind of weird. He's got the random Charizard, but the rest of it kind of works together. Like the Heliolisk, it makes sense with the Tyranitar being there, but it begs the question of, is he trying to go for more Tyranitar abuse or Charizard abuse? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So, just looking at his team, it's like, I should be generally okay. Again, I say that a lot, but it's like his main threats I should be able to deal with like Gengar and Greninja, and then like Rotom's the only thing that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but shouldn't be too much trouble. So I'm just like, alright, let's just go with Kangaskhan. I have no idea if he's gonna go with T-Tar or not, but Kangaskhan seems like it should be a safe enough lead, so let's just go with that. So let's get into this. So I do lead with Kangaskhan, he leads with Charizard. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. I'm just gonna Power Up Punch because I should be able to take one of any hit and then just retaliate with like a Sucker Punch or something. So I just go for Power Up Punch right there. And it does a little bit, not too much, but it does a okay enough amount. And I know I can take him out with a Sucker Punch right here, but I thought he would predict that Sucker Punch and switch out, but he goes for Solar Beam, so I get the impression that he really just didn't care or didn't know I would have Sucker Punch, so I just go to Staraptor, Brave Bird, take him out, because just assuming how he played that, I'm gonna assume that he really doesn't fucking care. But getting over to Rotom right here, because I'm not sure what this Tyranitar is going to want to do right now. I know he can't Mega Up anything else, so I'm going to have to play around everything else as such. But I try and burn the Tyranitar right there. I miss a Will-O-Wisp, which really sucks because that fucking crunch did a hell of a lot. And it's like, yeah, I'd really like to hit my Will-O-Wisp, please. Which, I hit it there, but then he gets a defense drop. And I'm just like, okay, fucking A. What the hell do I do right now? Do I just leave in Rotom and rest, or do I just switch out right here? But I decide I'll rest up right here. I should be able to take a crunch well enough, even with that defense drop. But then he crits me, gets another defense drop, and I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? This is just too much, man. Just too much. But whatever. This turn I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn because it's obvious he's gonna crunch again. So I get a ton of fucking damage off, but then he gets another defense drop. Who would have guessed, right? But he's just going to Earthquake me right there. And I just went for rocks because I was like, I just want rocks. I mean, they're not going to be that useful because two of his guys resist it. And then the other two, I mean, they'll survive, you know? But whatever the case, you know, it's still good to have them up just in case they really won't matter. Plus, I mean, Ferrothorn, it should still be healthy enough to where I can deal with things that I need to deal with. So just bring in Rotom right there, mainly as fodder because I have nothing else I really want to bring in against this thing. So I just let Rotom die, unfortunately, but, you know, that's how it goes. But now I'm going to bring in Gengar kind of stupidly because I was like, okay, I really don't want anything else to take any damage from the rocks, and Gengar has a leftover, so I'll just go Focus Blast, take it out. I mean, it is obviously going to take it out, but the problem is hitting that Focus Blast, which is a stupid move to make. But whatever the case, he goes into Garchomp right there. At first, the reason why I switched out was because I was like, oh, he's just going to Mega Up, and then I'm going to have to deal with that. Or, he's going to Mega Up and go for Dragon Claw, so I was like, oh, I'll go to Ferrothorn, and then I realized, wait a second, he had Mega Charizard. But he still went for Dragon Claw, so I'm okay with that. And then I missed the Leech Seed, which really sucks. He didn't go to Breland, but he went into Heliolisk. I don't know why he went into Heliolisk, but whatever the case, I get a Power Rip off, and it does a lot. Thunderbolt does not take me out, so that's pretty nice. He goes for Grass Knot right there, which just, I don't know if he was trying to predict a switch or not, but he just kills himself right there. I don't really know why. But whatever the case, he's going to go to Rotom right here. I decided to go for the Leech Seed right here because I figured, well, he's probably just going to burn me, so I might as well get a little bit of health back. I should have probably just went for Power Up straight off the bat. But right there, he misses the Hydro Pump and I miss Power Whip, so I guess that evens out a little bit. But then he decides to Will-O-Wisp. Like, I figured after that second Hydro Pump he was choice, but he's apparently not. But at the very least, my Power Whip is still doing a decent amount, so I should be able to take him out with one more. And even if he switches, I don't really care that much. Like, he goes into Breloom right here, which is perfectly fine because, I mean, I'll probably die this turn anyways, and I do still have the Gengar. Well, not still, but I have the Gengar, so Breloom really can't touch Gengar that well. Plus, I did look it up, poison is not resisted by fighting, or fighting does not resist poison, so I do have that super effective Sludge Bomb I can go for right here, so I went for Substitute first, just in case he wanted to switch, knowing he really didn't have anything to hit me, but he does just stay in and go for Rock Tomb, which is weird. But take him out with the Sludge Bomb, and then you can just Shadow Ball him, or the Rotom, and take it out. And all he's got left is the Garchomp, which I'm going to assume is Scarfed at this point, but it's really not going to matter because he's obviously just going to take out my Gengar right there. So it really comes down to either my Staraptor living, which is not going to live anything, because I've already had a Brave Bird, I'm going to have to take Rocks damage. So it's up to my Greninja living, which it does, so fuck yeah, and I get to take out Ice Beam and live with 2%. Just 2%, not 1%, 2%. So that's that game, so GG, that guy. Just how he played the Charizard was really weird, but otherwise it was pretty cool too, I guess. But yeah, I gave you guys a 2-for-1 when I wasn't even intending to because I'm super smart. But yeah. Anyways, I think we'll end it here, obviously, enough. But that's gonna be it for this, so hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah, comment, sub, and later guys.